This is Constantine. John Constantine. Asshole. What the hell? I need a mirror. At least 3 feet high. Now, move! Et fili, et spiritus. Extinguitur, inte omnis, virtus diaboli, marius, et per infortuna gloriosa. Smile pretty, you vain prick. For your boss. Pull the rope. Now!
You don't have time to finish that now.
Yeah, I read somewhere these are bad for your health.
You have to cross over now, Constantine. You've only got one shot at this.
You know how much I hate going there.
Means to an end, John. Means to an end. I'm still missing some pieces for this. Look, you don't have much time.
So I've been told.
Always a difficult one. Are you going to stand in the water or not?
All right, Beeman. I'll get my feet wet, but you'd better be right. There it is. That's the piece. It's been fun, but I must be going. I was hoping for a quiet night.
Where is it?
Ego operon un verio next. Ego sum proco unos per lux lucis. Ego operon un verio next.
Yeah, Papa Midnights. Constantine, for you. Ever think of going wireless?
What is it?
I'm calling you right off this time, John. So don't go complaining when I tell you I don't know anything. But a name.
El Rio.
Yeah, I was hoping for a quiet night.
Hey!
But it wasn't in the cards.
Damn you, Constantine.
I've been damned by worse. Much worse. Then the rains came. A cleansing rain. Or one could hope.
Who are you?
El Rio's a half-breed. Was, anyway.
Hennessy, demons just attacked me right out in the open.
They don't like you, John. How many of you departed back to hell?
Not some angry half-breeds. Full-fledged demons. Here.
You know demons are supposed to stay in hell. Otherwise, well, that would be breaking the rules.
And?
I see your point. We tolerate the half-breeds in our world, or maybe they tolerate us. Doesn't really matter. They're here. They exist.
But demons? And a half-breed angel getting knocked off? No, Hennessy, this is something else.
The police have El Rio's building locked down. No one in or out.
I'll find a way. You distract the cops.
I was saving this.
Stormcrow. That's powerful magic. Sure you want to give it away, Father?
I think your need will be greater than mine. John, this is bad, isn't it?
Yeah, very bad. El Ryu's place. Couldn't be on the ground floor, no. Just like every other angelic half-breed, he had to remain as close to the boss as possible. It didn't look right. Fortunately, I had another way to see. It was a demon half-breed. He wanted to play.
Freeze! Don't move! Relax! Relax. Put them down. You need our help here. John, you look like crap.
Come with me.
Who did this?
Don't know, but it was clean and quick. He came, he killed, he got what he was after. Which was more than just El Ryu. Then he left. Here. Something has been removed. Recently. Very unusual for a demon to be so overt. They stay in their place. Usually they're a little more nuanced.
Then why the exception?
Whatever was here was important. To someone. Or something. Hell is already breaking loose. Tell me about Mr. El Ryu.
Worked as the building's janitor.
Typical. Why do the holier-than-thou always take menial jobs?
Part of the deal, maybe. Vow of poverty and all. They tell me he spent most of his time in the basement.
Make a copy of that for Beeman.
Sure, John. Where are you going?
The basement. Asshole. What's behind that door? Gotta be a way up to it.
I have hidden the artifact near the cistern room and left it protected by my magic. If you are reading this note, then I have already left this plane. The burden falls on you now. The Sangre de Dio must be protected at all costs.
Bile Riz.
For getting us this far. But I'll be taking that now.
Possession.
Old, obviously. That is to say, ancient. Roman, maybe. Spearhead, perhaps. Yes, probably. Other than that...
A half-breed angel died protecting it, Beeman, and demons came through to get it.
It has received a great deal of attention.
That is without question. And the symbol?
Never seen it before, or at least not in any earthly references.
What about the Naissance de Demoniacs?
It might be in there, if you can find a copy.
But, John, the only known Naissance de Demoniacs is in the ancient text section of...
Hell's library. At least I won't have to pack for the cold. While I'm gone, find out where they're storing El Ryu's body.
Sure.
Can't be that many dead angels at the morgue. And I want to look him in the eyes when I get back. I knew I would find the book in the last place I wanted to look. The tallest point of the lowest pit. The Naissance de Demoniacs would be at the top of the highest building, in the bottom of hell. Interesting. I should find a way down. Good. A water ampule. That'll get me out of hell fast. Kangor, I thought I could smell you. This place will take anyone, huh? You're not still upset with me, are you? I don't know how much further down you can get than this dump, but I'm sure you can find it.
Oh, it's going to take a while, John. Oh, these guys never get straight to the point.
And the spearhead? Any luck?
None good, but I'll keep trying. I do have something I know you'll like. A tasty tidbit.
Yeah?
Hennessy found Elryu's body.
You got an address? Or do I have to exercise it out of you?
He hasn't picked up since he gave me the info on Elryu. I'm a little concerned.
I'll look into it. But first I want to look into Thomas Elryu. You hear from Hennessy, tell him to meet me at this P&G mortuary. As for Mr. Elryu, that dead half-breed and I are going to have a little conversation, eye to eye. Beeman. Yeah, nothing from Hennessy? All right, I'm at the meat locker. Going in. Can't we just skip the foreplay? Good. Someone's home.
We've been waiting for you, John.
I thought everyone was dead.
They are. Stay here. Up to your old tricks, Father?
Unless you know any new ones. I was looking for El Rio's corpse and was stopped by that guard. Then the demon stopped him.
You find the body?
It's in the lab, this floor.
Stay here. I'll go.
John, wait. You'll need these. They'll get you into the lab. I found them on him.
This place is crawling with fallen. Watch yourself. What do we have here?
Following the recent interest from numerous authorities and the strange happenings over the past few days, I have decided to move the body of T.L. Ryu to a more biologically secure environment. While this may be a temporary measure, it should give me enough time to complete my inquiry. I have isolated his body so that no contaminants can get in or out.
John, they're coming!
Hennessy!
No!
I see the doctors were busy with you, Elryu. Despite your appearance, I'm here to tell you, Thomas, you're not done spilling your guts. Illuminatum optio per ardua ad astra. Show me. Farther back. Show me. Balthazar.
Don't move! Do not move!
Can I at least light this?
Up where I can see them!
I'll take that as a no.
You are under arrest!
Of course I am.
Care to tell us what you were doing at the morgue, Mr. Constantine?
Call me John. Or not. I was having a slow night, not much else to do. Figured it might be a happening spot.
You responsible for mutilating the bodies?
No.
You a member of an alternative religious organization?
That the PC term for Satanists nowadays?
Mr. Constantine, this police department respects all religious beliefs. Right up until they start breaking laws.
Well, there's your problem. Respect and belief don't belong in the same sentence. That mark, his mark, on your arm.
Let go!
You know what that is?
Let go of me!
No? Don't even know how you got it, do you? Only other time I've seen that symbol was on Thomas L. Ryu's apartment wall. Corinthians 17:1. You probably looked for it. Any luck?
You already know the answer. There's no such passage in the Bible. Doesn't exist.
Maybe you're looking in the wrong Bible.
It just appeared. I don't know how. I woke up one day and I had it. Scared the hell out of me.
It must have, because if hell was in you, I'd see it.
So who's Balthazar? When we arrested you, you mentioned the name.
Forget you heard it. You don't want to mess with Balthazar. You'll end up with something a lot worse than a tattoo. You need my help. It's always bad when the shooting stops. Come and get me, you ugly son of a bitch.
Hello?
Hennessy's dead.
This is a blow. I can't quite say unexpected. Death never is an hour calling, but it is a blow.
Vengeance will come. Right now, Beeman, I need you to focus. The cop who arrested me had the same mark that we saw in Thomas L. Ryu's apartment.
Someone is playing games with you, Constantine.
No. Someone is messing with me. Someone from hell. And they are very eager to get their hands on her.
Her? The cop?
Angela.
Angela. It's interesting. Ideas?
Always. Next to her mark there was text. Corinthians 17:1.
I'm not familiar with it.
You got your Hell Bible within reach?
Always?
I'll wait.
Here. Corinthians 17:01. The sins of the father would only be exceeded by the sins of the son. Does that mean anything?
Means I'll have to call you back, Beeman. I've got to see Papa Midnight. Didn't get enough the first time, huh?
This time.
jack of asses.
Constantine, been gone so long. You must have some exquisite artifacts or tempting relics for Papa. Hmm?
You in the market for a dead half-angel?
So someone closed the book on Thomas El Rio. This all adds up to a bad moon arising, John. Papa would make himself scarce.
Not helpful, Midnight. Beeman's got a problem. He can't decode the Naissance du Demoniac. I need to know what it says.
Always after something. What's in it for me?
I'll forgive your previous debt.
Constantine forgives? The world has gone mad.
You done?
Papa agrees. You'll need the lexicon to translate the book. It's kept inside Hell's museum. Looks like you're headed south again, John.
Yeah. Shame they don't offer frequent flyer miles.
I hear you've been taking my name in vain, Johnny boy.
Balthazar. Why'd you kill El Ryu?
Direct. Blunt. Oh, so human. But no. Instead, let's talk about you, Constantine. Word is, you're on your way down. Fresh meat.
Neutral ground. You both know the rules.
You gotta work on your clientele, Midnight. Garbage like this gives demons a bad name.
You know, when the time comes, and it is coming, Constantine, I've got dibs on your oysters.
Why? Missing a pair of your own? Ego poor. Sit. Para. Collecting souls just isn't enough for the Dark Master. No, he's got to have a trophy room as well. Of course, the entrance fees into his museum are steep. That's where the lexicon is kept. The doors to it are locked by powerful black magic. I need to find the seals of the unholy trinity to remove the magic from the door and enter. They'll be here, somewhere. The lexicon was protected. It wasn't the first time I had to kick demon ass. What do you want?
I need your help, Constantine.
I've heard them all, twice.
When I was a child, I used to see strange things. Hallucinations, demons, angels. I have visions that they're here, among us. What happened at the station, it was like another world is invading ours.
Strip away the flesh, and you reveal the evil underneath. Okay, I'm buying it. Come in. Let's start here. You didn't have hallucinations.
Oh my God!
Beeman.
Family or friend?
Associate. No. Friend. Why didn't I see this coming?
I'll call for,
Damn, they took it.
Took what?
One they have, one they want.
What are you talking about?
They took the spearhead. That they have. And what they want is you. Your tattoo. It's the seal of Mammon.
Mammon?
You know Jesus Christ. This guy? He's the exact opposite.
The son of Satan? On Earth?
Not yet, but he's coming. Here it is. Signs will appear before Mammon crosses over to rule the world. Demons entering Earth, the sacrifice of God, and the mark of Mammon will declare the portal. The mark. That's why demons are after you. You're a medium, born with the balance.
No. The last thing I have right now is balance. Your friend left a note.
Let's see what Beeman had to say.
John, I guess we all pay for our sins in the end. You know me. I'd always hold something back for that rainy day. Well, the mother of all storms is coming, so you're going to need all the help you can get. Hidden in the loft of this building, I placed one of the most powerful incantations I ever came across. The gargoyle spell will stop any demon stone cold in its tracks. Get to it, John, before they do. I'll see you on the other side.
Let's see what Beeman had to say.
John, I guess we all pay for our sins in the end. You know me. I'd always hold something back for that rainy day. Well, the mother of all storms is coming, so you're going to need all the help you can get. Hidden in the loft of this building, I placed one of the most powerful incantations I ever came across. The gargoyle spell will stop any demon stone cold in its tracks. Get to it, John, before they do. I'll see you on the other side.
Glory, glory, hallelujah, His truth is marching.
Truth is in the eye of the beholder, but then you can sell anything if you set it to the right beat, huh? This is a bad time for me. Let's do the angelic visitations another time.
Beeman's stash can wait. I'm here to give you some advice.
Really? Involving yourself directly in the affairs of the ant farm. Something's got your wings in a knot.
Someone on the other side isn't playing by the rules.
Is that what your whole industry is about? Forgiving rule breakers? I know about Mammon. Anything else?
This is a serious situation, which requires drastic measures. Everyone is not who they seem, John.
Since when hasn't that been true? Trying to kill me, huh? Well, get in line. Nice entrance, Gabriel. But could you kill the angelic radiance bit?
You're welcome, John.
Yeah, thanks.
Glad to be of service.
Not to appear ungrateful. But why?
Well, like our father, John, I work in strange and mysterious ways.
Oh, cut the crap.
We find ourselves in perilous times, John. All of us who are of the light, we need every resource we can muster. And you qualify.
Know about Mammon?
Oh, yes.
Angela?
Lovely girl. Dangerous to be around. But aren't they all?
How about Beeman's murder?
Mortality's a bitch. Balthazar killed Beeman. Match your suspicions?
Yeah. Yeah. And your angle, Gabriel? You wouldn't tell me this unless you wanted me to go after him.
Balthazar is a very powerful half-breed who's been around for thousands of years.
So save me the trouble. Take him out yourself.
John, you know we don't work that way.
Obviously. All right, Gabriel. Spill it.
You don't have to make it sound so ugly. Manipulation comes with the wings.
I'm waiting.
An incantation called Demon Leech. Balthazar is vulnerable to its effects.
And I can find this incantation conveniently stored in Hell's Temple?
You're a gifted one, John. Godspeed.
Hell's Temple. The Demon Leech spell was waiting inside. The place had changed a bit. I'm sure I'll find the Demon Leech in the vault below. Looks like they've sealed it off. I'm gonna have to find another way down there. The Demon Leech incantation is inside. Same setup, different day. 5 tumblers on the door. The math wasn't hard. There are 5 trials I'll have to complete. That's what I need. But first, I'll have to deal with this. The trial of death, which is basically the damn story of my life. Better make sure to stop the cards on the Reaper or I'm screwed. There it is.
Constantine. Sorry I can't hang around, but I've got to prepare for his coming. Of course, in the meantime, my colleagues will attend to you.
Ego por sit para! Here I come, Balthazar. There's no place for you to hide.
You can't save Angela. Mammon will have her soon. Poor John Constantine. Think you've got me? Wrong. I've got you.
I'm really getting tired of this crap.
I've been anticipating this moment for such a long time, Constantine. Know that Mammon will rip Angela apart, crossing over. It's a pity you won't be there to see it. Who says I lack compassion? See you in hell, Constantine.
There are things I need to know. You're going to tell me.
Burn in hell, Constantine.
I'm taking requests. How about Our Father who art in...
No! Stop! Please!
Don't beg, Balthazar. Not yet.
What happened? Turn the other cheek.
Got the wrong JC. Now, why's the upstairs got you so worried?
Food sucks. Milk and honey. They've got to be kidding.
Wrong. Try again. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth...
All right. Stop. Just stop. Perfection. It's torture. To the damned. The spearhead. It's the weapon that killed your savior on the cross. His father's sacrifice. It has his blood.
And Angela?
Mammon will use her as a bridge to cross over.
That wasn't so tough.
Just for a moment. Imagine it, Constantine. Imagine the glory of this city or this world when Mammon takes over.
Where do I find her?
Ravenscar Mental Hospital. But you're too late. Mammon's almost here. I've been stalling you, Constantine. You should never trust a demon.
Or a man with a loaded cross. Holy water. Straight up, no ice. But I'll need to spread it around. In the boiler room. The fire sprinklers should do. Not angel's tears, but good enough. Should keep the bastards busy. And buy me some time to find Angela. Tonight, smoking's got competition.
You're insane. Why are you doing this?
For him. I will make mankind worthy of his love.
By sacrificing me?
The road to salvation begins tonight. Right now.
Gabriel, gotta get to that boiler room. Time is tight. Let's see how the hells come like a holy shower. Time to find Angela. No. Angela, fight! Fight it! Omnis Satanis ab Spiritum, Deus ex Paradiso, A bello Hadicium, Destructus ex Rex Demonicae. Come on, Temera Obscurus. I was wondering when you'd get here.
Really, John? Do tell.
You gave up Balthazar too quickly. Made it too easy.
He would have gotten in the way.
But why you'd hook up with Mammon, that one still got me stumped.
I have my reasons. Unfortunately, I was hoping for more of a fight from Balthazar. You know I don't like to get my hands dirty, John. Especially when it comes to an old friend.
I'm touched, Gabriel. I know it's beneath you.
Everything is beneath me.
You know your mistake, Gabriel? You counted on a complete ass of a demon to do the work of a half-assed angel.
It's Mammon. He's pulled Angela into the underworld. He needs her to destroy the boundary between Earth and Hell. Then evil will be born, and humans will once again turn to us for their salvation.
Shut up. Hey, Junior, remember to tell Daddy who sent you back.
Once again, John, you've left me speechless.
Then why do I hear you?
If it's any consolation.
You set me up, Gabriel. Used me. Betrayed me.
All part of his plan. Learn to look at the outcome, John. Then you'll understand.
What I understand is that you made a deal with the devil. And for what, Gabriel? A bigger audience?
Perhaps a more committed one? The world has become too complacent, John. Obsessed with the material at the expense of the spiritual. And yet, when the mortals are fearful, when terror catches their breath and shoves it down their throats so deep they can't cry for their mummies, then they pray, and then they believe. Faith is a luxury when times are good, but in troubled times, we are a growth industry.
Are all angels such jerks?
Only the really good ones. You should have that cough looked at, John. The inevitable is coming, but there's no reason to rush it. See you around.
Not where I'm going.
Ah, my mistake.
John?
Yeah, Angela. I've got you. Go slow.
What happened?
Things went to hell. Some others, I had to send there.
Bad, huh? All that biblical stuff you told me.
They did write the book.
You never quit, do you, Constantine?
Quitting's not my style. But there's always tomorrow.